Okay, random little video, but I wanted to show you one of the successes of lockdown in Poland. You can see behind me we have yet another Żabka opening. Now, when I first got here, I didn't really know what to think of Żabka. Yeah, it was just like another convenience store. But now I realize just how crucial they are. So this little video will just be telling you a bit about this surprisingly successful convenience store chain. So yeah, Żabka is completely Polish, founded in 1998 by Mariusz Świtalski. Now, Wikipedia says there are over 6,000 stores. I wouldn't be surprised if that number is a bit higher now, given just how many I've seen opened up in recent months. Their headquarters is in Poznan, and they are for sure a $1 billion business. They are doing very well. Well, pretty much everything else is closed except for food stores. Żabka is the one that really seems to be accelerating right now. Now, this Żabka here was a bar before the pandemic. Sure, it was a little bit rough. I did know a friend who got into a bit of trouble. But it just shows how certain businesses unfortunately are struggling. This is what's coming up in their place. Much like in England, all the charity shops overtook most of the high street, Żabka is the ruling power in Poland. And not all of them are necessarily owned by Żabka. Like a lot of the other companies out there, you get a lot of franchises. I was talking to someone the other day who has a family member who owns about 3 of them, apparently. So, seems like a good thing to invest in right now. Certainly one of the powers that Żabka have is the opening hours. When the government a few years ago decided to ban Sunday trading, Żabka was one of the few companies that found an exception to this. So even when you're really hungover on a Saturday, you've got somewhere to buy your bottle of Coke or your sports drink or your terrible snacks. They're also open later than most of your shops. They tend to be open till, say, 11 o'clock. So it's probably one of the reasons they're so damn popular. So what is the UK equivalent to Żabka? I don't know, like one of those kind of Londis kind of corner type shops maybe? Now, what would you buy in a Żabka? Well, a lot of people go for the hot dogs. They're quite a novelty. A lot of people will do a quick shop. It's certainly not somewhere you could do your weekly shop. They have like some freezer cabinets for pizza and stuff like that. Quite a lot of like microwavable snack food like burgers, lots of chips, crisps. Now, annoyingly, most of the ones in my area for some reason don't sell beer. I don't know why that is. I did find one exception, which is quite handy. But for sure, you're probably not going to be too healthy if you live off Żabka. But at the end of the day, it's convenience. So, I wish this new Żabka the best of luck. We'll see how well all these new branches do after the pandemic. If the pandemic ever ends. If life ever gets back to normal. Yeah, fingers crossed. Though actually the Polish way of crossing your fingers is like that, I believe. So, something else I learned out here. But here's been my very random, very spontaneous little segment. I hope you enjoyed it.